Aside from World of Warcraft and probably Diablo 2, the Final Fantasy series has always been some of my favorite games. And for me, it started at Final Fantasy 1 on the NES. Yeah, I'm pretty old. Even as a kid, there was something that seemed so epic about the game. You join this party of brave warriors and magicians that adventure across dangerous lands, fight evil monsters, and ultimately try to save the entire world. It's your cliche fantasy story, and it worked. It was and is awesome. Now, of course, the story by today's standards might not hold up if you compare it to later Final Fantasy titles or newer games like Witcher 3, Elden Ring, Mass Effect, etc. But Final Fantasy really put JRPGs on the map and started a phenomenon. Now, Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest technically came out first, but we'll save that for another video. Final Fantasy was created by Hironobu Sakaguchi and was developed and published by Square, of course, now Squaresoft, back in '87. You see, Mr. Sakaguchi wanted to make Final Fantasy for a long time, having been inspired by Ultima and Wizardry, but Square kept refusing, thinking an RPG wouldn't sell well. And then Dragon Quest hit the scene, and, well, they changed their mind pretty quick. Now, I'm not going to get into a full detailed history of production and shipping, etc. I mean, you can Google all of that. But it obviously ended up doing really well and spawned a legacy that is still going strong to this day and shows no signs of slowing down. Final Fantasy was actually so popular it was re released multiple times across multiple systems. You're talking NES, MSX2, different computer systems back in the day, like the Family Computer, WonderSwan, PlayStation, GBA. I think it was released on PlayStation Portable, Wii, Android, Apple, just to name a few. Even more recently, it was re released on the Nintendo Switch, the PS5, and the Xbox Series XS, which are all digital remasters. Final Fantasy I, despite the limitations of the time, laid the groundwork for a beloved RPG franchise. Its story, iconic music, and real emphasis on gameplay established a core formula that continues to resonate with players all across the world to this day. If you've never played Final Fantasy 1, I urge you to change that. And regardless of the system you use for gaming, you have access to it. Download it, play it, and experience something great. Something that changed the course of gaming forever, in my opinion. Thanks for listening. Until next time, this has been Realm.